Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? Hopefully you always fine. I'm Yulia Ayusafjari. I'm a new student of 2018 Mathematics Education at the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, the University of Sumatera. On this video, I will describe all about I am from Grobogan. Grobogan is the second most populated area in Central Java. The size of the area is quite large and its location is quite strategic, making Grobogan Regency has a potential business in the region. Tell about my family. Family is something that is very precious. That's a place where I could find a peaceful and everlasting affection. Although we are just a small family, our affection to each other is very large. I am very proud of them. My father was a patient person. He always taught me about the meaning of patience with me and my brothers. My father is also a strict man. He has a high authority in front of his children. On the other hand, my father was a hard worker to send me and my brothers to school. Father is my hero. My mother is a housewife. He is a woman who is patient and diligent in taking care of the household. Besides, in my opinion, my mother has the talent of a reliable chef because in every dish there is a unique spice, so it tempts the tongue. However, sometimes he is very talkative, but I realize that it's all for our good. I have two younger brothers. The first one is called Alvin. He is in second grade junior high school, and the second is called Ajit. He is in second grade. They are very annoying. Besides, they are also nosy, often irritates me and want to be angry. But on the other hand, I really love them. For my beloved family, I will present a song entitled I Promise that was delivered by Haristi. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear, I swear, I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always care for you, go anywhere for you. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear, I swear. I'm a new student in mathematics education at UNES. The reason I chose mathematics education was the first time I liked to count. The second, I thought by learning mathematics can sharpen my mindset. And the most important thing is to improve the quality of education in Indonesia by becoming a high quality teacher or lecturer. Talking about my hobbies, many of which I like, including sport, arts, and much more. But here, I will take from the things I often do, and maybe almost every day, namely singing. I like to sing because, in my opinion, singing will bring out excitement, including entertaining yourself, pouring out your heart, releasing fatigue, and more importantly, can be a place to handle talent. Hey guys, that's all of my story. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Siti Rahmawati. Today, I want to tell you about my experience. I don't know, is it a sad experience or embarrassing experience? It happened when I was in elementary school. Yes, many years ago. This is my story. One day, my uncle took me to his friend's house. We went there by motorcycle. We went there at 4 p.m. and went home at 5 p.m. When we went home, his friends gave us so many gifts that I felt hassles. In that day, I was feel very happy.
Okay.
Why? In that day, I wear a new skirt. My mother just gave me a day before. In the motorcycle, I am riding sideways. And then, because I'm too happy, I let my skirt fluttering by the wind blow. I feel like I was a princess with a fluttering skirt, but in a few minutes, my skirt wrapped into the tire, and I don't know for sure what happened, but I fall into the road. But after my uncle stopped her motorcycle, I realized that my beautiful skirt was completely wrapped into the. What a bad day! My new skirt was completely broken, and I have so many scars in my body. My body is sick. I have many scars from my thigh until my toe. So, what do you think? Is it a is it an embarrassing experience or sad experience? Whatever it was. That was my story. That was my story. Thanks for your attention and see you next time. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Eis Nurasan. This time I will tell you about my moment. Of course, everyone have many moments. That is happy moments, sad moment, embarrassed moment, and the others. But here I will tell you about likes and grief moment. On 7 years ago, exactly 8 of it, I went to grandmother's house by car, and then grandmother's house is located in the village because grandmother's house in the village. And but do you know how about my trip? My trip is amazing because I can enjoy the atmosphere still beautiful and I can see beauty nature scenery where many rich rice fields and mountains and which are windy and up and down which adds to the beauty of the village. And my travel just 1 hour and a half, and in grandmother's village I have many sheep and a lot agenda when eat of it. So me and my family stay in there 2 days. My agenda on the first day is shake hands with around the villagers So I met with all my sheep. Some are still babies, children, and up to all. We all play together because in the village many cow. So we play together with cow and we walk together for around village and then find the river and the hills. We so very happy when walking because we can play together in them. We go up we go up the hill and sliding off the hill until the clouds are all dirt. After that we saw the river and we would play in there. But we afraid if a river so deep. But but I bravely try. How deep is the river? And when I tried the depth of the river, it turned out that it wasn't like my imagination. That the river was once in a while until when my trouser was wet and the slippers I used was carried by the river. Was once in a while until uh, which is quiet. So we cast it with the help of wood, and the slippers can be saved. After that, even we won't play on the river anymore. So we back go home. Second day after it offers, me, my family, and my sleep holding Halbi Halal event. It is a routine program family activities held once a year. This Halbi Halal event has many benefits. One of is we in a large family can gather together because the work is outside Java or on the island of Java. So they live there and usually go home only once a year. And the next agenda is visited the cave. We walk to the cave. A risky journey is pressed to reach the cave. The journey that must be passed to reach cave is to pass through a lot of using and pass through many rice fields, and when on the way I can enjoy the beauty of nature. It is making me miss the village. After that, me and my family leave this village and next trip to my sleepover. My sleep is catfish farmer. So he has catfish pond in behind the house. But when I went to there, I fall into catfish pond and is even repeated the second time next year. So now if I went to my sleep, I will not approach the, the fish pond anymore. That's all for me. Thanks for watching my video.
Hello, my name is Winning Inshira. In this video, I want to tell you about my memorable story. This story is about my experience when I'm going to the mountain. It was my first time to go there. The activity was carried out when I was high school. The activity was held by the organization in my high school as an annual event. Actually, my mother did not allow me to take part in the activities, so I did not register myself until the end of
the registration date, suddenly my friend told me to register at that activity, but I did not immediately register myself. I'm still confused. And then I tried to contact my mother to ask that, and at the same time convince my mother so I could take part in the activity. Finally, my mother allowed me to join the activity. I was very happy. Before the activity began, I prepared all the things needed, helped by my mother. I also don't forget to train physically to be stronger. Until that day, I was very excited because it was an experience I had never done in my life and I really want to do it. All participants gathered at the school before went to the base camp together. Finally, our team arrived at the base camp. We prepared ourselves again before starting the journey. Then, at 9 p.m., we began the journey to the first base. We stay overnight there before going on the next day. In the morning, we enjoy the sunrise. The scenery is very good, even though it has not reached the top of the Slamet mountain. Then we have breakfast and did physical warming up before continue the journey to 7 base. After that, we start walking again. During the trip, we rest a few times there that were people selling snack, heavy food, drinks, and fruits. So, you don't need to be afraid if you have less food and drinks. After walking from morning until afternoon, our team finally arrived at the last post at 4 p.m. We spent the night there before go to the mountain peak in the early morning. But there are some team members who are not feeling well enough and need a help. One of our members is affected by hypothermia because the temperature is cold and windy there. Hypothermia is very dangerous because if the patient is unconscious, it can cause death. Then we help warm the body up to return to normal temperature. After doing some help, finally the body temperature can return to normal. Then we all rest so that the body is refreshed and ready to go to the top of the mountain. Finally, it's 3 a.m. We must get ready to go to the summit. We don't need to carry a lot of stuff, just bring drinks and snacks. And don't forget to wear a jacket to keep our body warm. The journey was very tiring because the route taken was quite steep and had to be careful. But when I got to the top mountain, the scenery was makes us forget our tired. The scenery at the summit was very beautiful. I never imagined it would be as beautiful as that. Truly, it was an unexpected experience and a memorable story that I could reach the top of the mountain. Thank you especially for my parents who was allow me to join the activity. Okay, maybe enough for me sharing my memorable story. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if there is something wrong. And last, I have some picture that I took there. Check it out. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to tell about my happy moment when in elementary school and 2 in junior high school. When in elementary school, last year on my school holiday, my family decided to go to Tegal. My family and I went to grandmother's house at Balapulang and Suradadi. In the morning, we prepared and have a breakfast first. We went to Tegal at 10 a.m. We arrived at Suradadi at 2 p.m. In there, we a short break to recharge our energy. We went to Balapulang at 7 p.m. In the way, we buy aci tofu and some food to eat in grandmother's house. We arrived at Balapulang at 9 p.m. We decide to sleep because we are tired all day on the way. In the morning, I, my brother, and my aunt morning walk to the rice field and river. We buy market snack to eat at home. After that, we went to home. After 1 week at my grandmother's house, me and my family back to Semarang City. That's my happy moment in elementary school. Next is my happy moment in junior high school.
Second, my happy moment in junior high school. It was Friday afternoon around 1 p.m. Some teacher of Islamic Junior High School Bina Amal and I were in front of Al Amin Mosque to waiting bus taking us to Jakarta and Bandung. The bus finally came at 2 p.m. We all are happy and got into the bus. After praying together, the bus moved and left for Jakarta and Bandung. At 7 p.m., the bus stopped. We had dinner at Pringjajar restaurant in Tegal. I thought the food is delicious, but I only eat a little because I had no appetite. We arrived in Jakarta on Saturday morning. It was nice weather. The first place we enjoyed was TMII. TMII is a park where we can play and enjoy the panorama of Indonesian culture. There was a miniature of Indonesian archipelago. The miniature could be observed by taking a flying cart. The second place we enjoyed to national monument. We enjoyed the history of Indonesian struggle. The history very interesting because it was visualized by miniature based on the true situation in the past. We didn't reach the top of monument because there was a problem. So we decided to go to the next tourism object. The third place we enjoyed Istiqlal Mosque. In there we basic prayer together. And after that we went to Bandung. In Bandung we just visited TSB. There were many rides, but I just enjoy one ride because my body is not good. That's enough. My second happy moment. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.